And now.
That's fun.
Talk and rock.
The Big Dumb Fun Show.
This is the part where I'm supposed to say something about the show and bring up Venkman's microphone. Well, the first thing I would have to say about the Big Dumb Fun Show would be, my name is Aaron.
I am Venkman, TV, radio, silver screen, big screen, Rena Meta. Not joining us tonight. She's apparently getting older and, we can only hope, wiser. Oh, man, please.
She's getting
the Jessica
Budweiser,
Simpson
maybe.
of radio. Yeah, she's at a party with her family. Her family, if those of you who don't know, she's of Indian descent, and they party no matter what. So oftentimes she is called into us saying, "Hey, I'm not going to be on the show tonight. There is a huge party going on, and I gots to be at it." And birthday is apparently cause for celebration in the Meta Reisinger household, and so she's off with her family, partying it up. So our best to her, and good luck, getting older and whatnot. I was just looking into this. We just spoke with the folks at Ghost in the Machine, and they're going to be at Davies here. It's actually going to be Friday up at Davies Uptown, and then they're going to go to the big festival, the Missouri Big Ass Rock Festival.
Which is actually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
3-day festival. It's like less than $30 to get in. And there are so many bands. They're actually going to be in the, let me find out. Ghost in the Machine is going to be on
Saturday.
They're going to be on Saturday, May 18th is when they're going to play there. Listen to the lineup, though. Friday, they got Obsidian, Isaac James, Burning Tide. We know, I'll just list the name, the bands that we spoke with. Saturday is going to have 9 Left Dead. They're going to be joining us in just a few minutes. Sin City Cowboys. Of course, Ghost in the Machine. And Sunday, you got, and this is just a sampling, Texas Hippie Coalition. You also got the Hollywood Dirtbags. And Rocker Lips. Our buddies over at the Rocker Lips going to wrap it up on Sunday, May 19th. This is going to be crazy. It's in Lincoln, Missouri. If you can make it, if you're in the area, you want to make it out there, and you should definitely take advantage of this. The Missouri Big Ass Rock Festival. A great name, too.
They've got campsites there. You basically on site. You can camp there.
I would want to. I'd want to get in an RV and just be able to have such a great weekend that I don't remember it. MissouriBigAssRockFestival.com. And like I said, we're going to talk with the folks at 9 Left Dead.
Yeah, usually those kind of weekends for you are called tearing down the porch.
That's right. The deck.
Yeah, the deck.
Tearing down the deck. Absolutely. We're going to talk with Travis Jones with 9 Left Dead here in just a few minutes. Gunnar, let me pose a question for you. Can we get some serious? Can we slow it down a little bit, get a little serious now? If you were in say you're vying for a job. Say there's a promotion that came available at your job, and you and this other dude are working. You work virtually the same level, and you end up taking that promotion.
You mean our work is that same quality?
Yeah, somehow you fight it out.
Position.
Same basic position. You fight it out, and you are the one that's promoted.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you going to, with your newfound power, because now you have the power to maybe tell him what to do, aren't you going to try to use that power a little bit, you think?
Only to the degree that there's things that need to be done, and maybe I'm not just the only one that has to do them. Have
you heard about the IRS allegations with Obama? He apparently is saying, well, let me back up. The IRS apparently has...
The GOP is saying.
The GOP is saying that the IRS is specifically targeting certain individuals, certain GOP groups. And these are like 501c3 people that have formed, and they collect revenue. And apparently you can give to these groups. You can't give to a politician,
like
right?
Like political action committees.
But you can give to a PAC, and it's untraceable. Like they don't know where this money's coming from.
It's just coming from somewhere.
So the IRS is starting to audit these folks.
Yeah.
And apparently the GOP came out and they said, hey, we've got evidence to support the fact that the IRS is specifically targeting Tea Party groups. Groups that say patriot in the name, like folks that are not
there's not Democratic parties that say patriot in their name?
No, they're a bunch of liberal hippies.
Yeah, that's what actually the name's saying.
Liberal hippie. Pinko liberal commies is what they're usually.
Nobody's ever done this before.
Yeah, apparently this is all brand new.
No one's ever thought, hey, I'm in a position of power and authority. and let me put a little heat on the competition.
Now, if I'm Obama and I have this newfound power to maybe I could kind of influence one of the most pesky, irritating government agencies to maybe start, looking into where the money's at, where the money's coming from, then maybe I'm going to do that. I mean, it would be really tough that you have a whole, more than half the country, really, by population, more than half the country is against you. More like 57%
Really?
are, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
He got elected.
He got elected on electoral votes, not the popular vote. The whole country was red. So the majority...
Wait a second. The whole country wasn't red.
Except for some very specific blue states.
But there were large portions of the country in the election that were red. Of course, they were also states like Kansas, which isn't that populated.
But it's a big-ass
They don't
state.
have that many electoral votes.
Okay.
That's why they lost.
We're going off the...
This
we're
is
going
what
off the
this
deep
sounds
end.
like.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, a lot of the folks are against you. You have power to start kind of fighting back a little bit. You know what? You're being a pesky
Who's to say
group.
it's fighting back when you're just saying making sure that everything's above board.
You just want to make sure everything's above board. And that's where I'm with Obama. Who cares? If you're I'm the guy in charge now, because if the Republicans were in charge,
You know when they were.
I'm sure they were getting audited as well. Like whoever's in charge gets to audit the other folks.
Yeah.
Making sure everything's above board. And so he comes out, and I think it was almost a dumbass move. He just I don't know. He just basically said, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first I've heard of it. I don't know anything about the IRS working on my behalf or working for my benefit. I don't know anything about that.
This is pretty straightforward. If, in fact, IRS personnel engaged in the kind of practices that have been reported on and were intentionally targeting conservative groups, then that's outrageous.
Outrageous.
And there's no place for it.
Outrageous. This is outlandish.
And they have to be held fully accountable
What I don't like
because
is that this is a pretty unimportant press conference, but you can hear the cameras going off.
Probably like that at every press conference.
Why do you need so many pictures of the damn president? Oh, this is him giving it the historic IRS I don't know anything speech. We're going to want to keep this for the history books.
Because you want to get, depending on the newspaper you're working for, you want to get kind of that. You remember the movie Election?
No, I never saw
With
that.
Reese Witherspoon. Great movie, but they
Do you
don't
know who I am?
They have this freeze frame moment where the person, say it was Reese Witherspoon,
Yeah.
was being pulled over for a DUI, and they have like this face where she's telling the officer,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just this person, and it's just this ugly face that freezes on.
They want to get the ugly face.
They want it. Well, depending on the paper, maybe they want to get him. Hey,
They
what's
want
the
to get a
big
good
deal?
face.
I would think it's outrageous that they would think that the president had anything to do with this when he has people working for him.
I honestly don't know. I don't know if let's just say one of his cabinet members or one of his staff kind of led the charge. I guess you could have plausible deniability saying, "Hey, I don't know what's going on," but then you admit the fact that you don't know what's going on. I think that this is something that you can get in trouble
Why should he know
for.
about the fact that maybe the IRS was auditing or whatever some of these groups, and
Shouldn't he know, like,
who
IRS
would
practices?
report that up? Like someone from hey, just so you know, Mr. President, we're just kicking some ass on those Tea Party groups.
Yeah, we're really finding out where the money's at. That's what they're trying to do, folks. They're trying to find out where the money is at
And who wants
and
them to-
shut them down.
Who wants them to know?
I think that this whole thing, and another thing, is that this could also be a distraction from the Benghazi situation. I don't even know where the hell Benghazi's at, and yet this is such a huge deal
Libya.
in Libya. I don't know where I could. Like, if you brought out your globe, your trusty globe that you keep in your pants, if you whip that out right now, I would not be able to
Wait a
locate
second,
Libya
is
on
it
the map.
Libya or Algeria?
I have no idea.
Or is it Tunisia?
I don't know. I don't know even much about the story other than the fact that some crap went down, and now Hillary's on the stake here, and they're trying to squirm out of this. That there could possibly even be an impeachment.
Much like the IRS situation,
He didn't know anything about it.
these guys knew about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what's going on. You knew about it the whole time.
I don't know anything about got nothing.
The IRS, as an independent agency, requires absolute integrity. People have to have confidence that their